fixed it. Better.
You sound a lot better. Even my son said so. He sounds better.
Okay, thanks. I gotta hook up an external speaker because I think this one's broke.
What's up, Bob? You sounding good, man.
I'm on a blackface courier with the stock D104 running my Phantom on low power.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
The old Chrome radio, Chrome, with the blackface. I went up on channel 6 and said I'm on the blackface courier. That was ironic.
That was dumb, Bob. You're racist.
I know, I'm not that much of a racist. Half of my grandkids are half black.
And you shouldn't be at all racist, yet you are. That's horrible.
And I got one of them Bell Telephone external speakers on here. This one's beige. My other one's avocado green. I'm key. Hey, Catnap, I'm gonna turn on the range boost. It's like a little speed compressor built into the radio. That's a bit off. That's with on. That's with it on. That sound better?
Yeah, leave it on, man. You get a little bit more boomier.
Leave it on.
Is that a stock D104 or a power D104?
Stock D104, but I'm only talking about 6 inches from it.
Yeah, it's, that improved the modulation a lot, Bob. But to me, it's just a hair over. Just a hair.
I'll back away from the mic a little bit. It's about 18 inches away.
Well, that's too far because now your background, your humming and shit is louder. All right, let me just shut the fuck up. You sound all right. I can hear you. That's good enough.
That's a foot away. I'll leave it there.
Whatever.
I got several of these blackface couriers if anybody's looking for a project.
I need a boat anchor.
Makes a good doorstop. Got a sticky relay. The old blackface courier. Courier 23. This model's from about 1964 or 65, somewhere's in there. This microphone's so old to have on the mic instead of having a sticker on top, it actually has a plate that's riveted to the top that says D104, so you can't peel it off of your thumbnail. This mic's so old it has a straight gray cord on it. It doesn't even, that was my soda can. It has a straight gray cord on it. It doesn't even have a cord or even a round cord. It's kind of a flat looking cord from about 1962. Walking and talking. about 100 watts swinging to 200. Catnap, I want to drop that Mako off to you sometime in a couple of weeks. I think that RF isn't getting through, although the preamp works, but I'm not getting no output. So it could be these tubes I bought for it. I don't know. I'll have to test it before I do anything.
I got you.
I put four 6LB6s in there, but I'm sure it's the right tube because that's what was in there. But I don't know. I read something about they having two different ones, or maybe it's wired different. I don't know.
You got me there. 6LB. I think they're the same as the 6LS, something like that.
Yeah, they kind of like you can convert they had originally had 8950s in there, and they did a conversion there to make, I guess, so you can run the 6-volt tube.
Okay.
Plus, the guy put a bigger transformer in it. I don't know if you noticed when you were looking at it. He put a transformer out of the Mako 300 in there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice, but that's good, man. More B+.
Yeah, he put a milliamp meter on the front, which I never look at. I just go right for the watt meter. Screw the milliamps. Hey!
Man, where is everybody tonight? No 10, no Tom, Pegasus?
Been there away for 2 weeks. I can't figure it out. Hey, listen, fella, I got a shack full of company, and I'm gonna have to get off the radio for a while. Visit with my company, so maybe I'll be back, maybe I won't. Either way, good talking to you. If I don't get back, catch you Tuesday. See ya.
Later, Rat.
Hey, Rat, you take care. Thank you for the radio check. I appreciate that. I got some different radios I'll try out with you on Tuesday, so you can look forward to that. Enjoy your company, Rat. You know we love you. You're the man out here. You're the heart and soul of this channel. So 73s, and maybe we'll catch you later on if you're in there. Back out.
Oh, by the way, if they're here to celebrate my birthday, today's my birthday. Just so you know, neither one of you got me a fucking thing.
Happy birthday!
We're going to throw you a party now. Happy 69.
No, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I just meant happy 69. Nothing to do with your birthday. All right, see you later. in there. Coming through my headphones. The Black Face Courier.
Sounds good.
I think it has 10 or 11 tubes in it. Sticky relay. I'm gonna go down the key. I gotta keep squeezing the chicken there a couple times till the chicken chokes.
I give it the old Fonzie.
Oh yeah, I like Fonzie. Hey. Yeah, I like my old tube radios. I don't know why they're catnap. It's just like having an antique car that you're cruising around in. But of course, you gotta tell everybody what it is, because it's no fun if nobody knows what you're talking on. So that's part of the fun, I guess.
They got its own unique sound, more warmer. All that transistor shit sounds too sharp.
Yeah, something about transistors. They don't really have a soul like tubes. Tubes seem to have a soul.
That's exactly right.
I'm not trying to brag or think I'm better than anyone or richer, because believe me, I think I paid $40 for this radio on eBay and it didn't work, but I had 2 or 3 others and I took tubes out and jiggled stuff around, and if I found a messed up capacitor, I just took one out of the other one. I didn't even put a new one in. I just replaced it with another paper one, but at least it's in there.
Everything in my little train is all tube except for the radio, but I do got a Sotronics in lines with a flip of a switch. It could be on the air. It's just more nostalgic, just different, better sound in my opinion. Just it's got its own sound.
Yeah, I keep radios on the shelf. They at least light up, but they pretty much don't work. I see up high there, I got a Tram Titan 3, a Tram Titan 2, and the older one before the Titan series is called the TR-23 or TR-27, that with the green face. They're all now the Titan 3 is all solid state, but the other two are all tubes.
Okay.
Then on my bench, I picked up for about $150 at the Handfest last summer a Johnson Viking 2 transmitter that the guy said it's all been recapped and everything. I took it home, and anything I did was plug it in, and I watched everything light up and no smoke came out. But I got to get a TR switch, relay, and something to use for a receiver. I can use a CB really if I just want to use it for 11 meters. I can use my Yaesu. That's the only ham radio I have that works here. It's a Yaesu 1200. You can buy them. I think you can buy them for a few $100.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to have the waterfall. You already, let me turn this down. You already have an SDR, which I have a dongle around here, and I hooked it up one time, but I only got VHF stations, like FM radio stations in the area. I couldn't get down low, so I probably got the knockoff dongle. No wonder it was so cheap. I got to get a good dongle and hook it to a computer. I don't need a waterfall right on my radio.
It's definitely SDR is definitely an upgrade from the old pan adapter,
Roger. Them pan adapters have been around for a long time. They even made one for CB back in the 60s. A little tube on there, I guess a CRT tube or something on there. That's a neat thing there. Once you get looking at that, I guess you don't want to go back. I used to go to the Rocco's and watch him. He loved that fan adapter, his SDR he had on the computer or laptop there, and he said, there's people up on this channel or something. He said there's people up on 38 and 39. Oh, that stigma's got to be Jack Bunky when but Bunky's selling his house. He's moving over here in Millville, so he said he's going to get back on the air. So at least I have somebody local to talk to when the skip's bad. he said he doesn't care for this channel that much because nobody cares for him, so I guess it's mutuals. But I said, well, try channel 13 or 23 or 18 we used to talk on all the time, you know. Sometimes it's better to talk on regular channels and get more new people in there because they'll pick up a radio and it doesn't have extra channels and they hear people talking, speaking English anyhow. So you know that would draw a crowd a little bit compared to this kind of like off the beaten track a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. There's a lot of, believe it or not, there's a lot of people in this area that's got radios. They just sit and listen. They don't talk.
Well, it's nothing wrong with having listeners there, you know, but there's a two-way radio. It's not like we're DJs playing music and we do all the talking and broadcasting and everyone else is just receiving, you know. But, yeah, this is a two-way radio and you gotta, it only works if there's someone to talk to. It ain't no good. Well, it's good to listen, but if everyone keeps listening and no one talking, they're gonna hear nothing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's a great hobby. Great. Even now, they can have all the internet they want, but yeah, someone can shut it off. Like in Iran, if somebody pulled the plug and no one has no internet over there, they can do that to us anytime they want. Not with this, though. Not with this.
That's right. As long as there's a way to generate some power, man, there's gonna be people talking.
Just get one of them jackeries, or you know, one of them what they call digital solar generators, a couple of solar panels, and keep that baby charged up there, and you know, you'll be walking and talking.
That's right.
You know when the shit's gonna hit the fan. You know now Russia's all jacked up over there. They might start throwing nukes around. You never know.
Good evening, time there, you little rascals.
Hey, who's that? Is that you, Frank?
Yes, sir, buddy. How you doing?
Ah, long time no modulate. Good to hear you. Sounds good. Listen, I'm not a racist if I tell you I'm talking all black-faced couriers. You don't feel offended, do you?
No, sounding good up in here.
All right. It's actually black and silver, so, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, Brother Rat said I was in here. He said I was being a racist about it, but I said half of my grandchildren are black, so and I love them dearly, and they love me. So I'm not no racist. You know that.
Definitely know that for sure. How you doing, Catnap?
I'm doing pretty good. How you feeling, man? How you been?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Just kind of took a pause for the calls on the radio for a while. I'm usually 7 o'clock. I'm usually in bed. I don't know, got the old folks feeling anymore. I'm in bed by 6, 7 o'clock some evenings, laying in bed watching TV.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Put your feet up, be comfy.
Yes, sir. 'Cause I don't know anymore. Waking up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, which I've always woke up at 5 o'clock for work. And lately, you know, going to bed a little bit earlier. I've been getting up, like, waking up 4 or 5 o'clock. If I wake up at 4, at least lay there until 5. Try to lay there until 5, 5:30. But anymore, I just turn in early, stretch out in bed, watch TV. But I said, let me turn the radio on and holler at the guys. The wife just went up. She said, everybody probably think I don't love them no more. I said, no, I'm still on the radio, on the phone, texting everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning, you know. But I said, let me holler at everybody on the radio tonight before I go up.
All right, well, it's good hearing you, and it's good to hear that you're doing well, man.
Hey, we thank you much, yeah.
Early in bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Yeah, that's right, for sure.
That was Ben Franklin. I didn't make that up.
Who else is out here?
Well, Rat was out here, but it's his birthday, and he's got his birthday guest right now.
Yeah, I think we double keep. What was that again, Catnap?
Sorry about that. Brother Rat was out here, but it's his birthday, and he's got some birthday guests over there.
Copy on that.
Alright, he was out here early, huh? Yeah, he was here and then he was gone. Up underneath the table, turning those bottles up and smoking that pipe. Having a good old time. Sure you right.
Yeah, he said he'll probably be back, but I don't know.
Hey, copy on that. I don't know how long I'll be on here, but sitting here watching drag racing, and I said, well, let me holler at the guys tonight.
Usually someone out here around this time every night. I even get in here even if it's for 5 minutes just to check in, you know. But usually around this time is, you know, there's always somebody out here usually. Except for last night, I didn't catch anyone, but I didn't hang around.
Yeah, usually I come in from out there in the shop. I usually get showered up and get all up those steps and stretch out and watch TV. Had a Suburban up here from South Carolina doing alternators on. Got that thing done the other evening, so I'm a little free right now.
A little later, usually you hear Pegasus and RJ, and sometimes you hear 10. Sometimes you hear Tom. I haven't called him in about a week, but maybe he's on vacation. I don't know.
Hey, copy on that. Yeah, I'm surprised Pegasus ain't out here, or Tom, or RJ, Tim. Where them guys at tonight?
His house down and all that stuff. That was a riot.
Bunch of slackers, Frank. Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. Friday night, nobody's out here. All times tonight I get out here to holler at everybody, and nobody's out here.
Well, next week we're going to have the daylight savings time, and there might be less people out here this early. You may have to wait till about 8 o'clock.
Yep, you're right about that. Tend to be sitting around the pool. Now it's getting nice weather and a little more daylight.
Who's that? Jeepster's going to be sitting around the pool?
No, tend to be.
Oh, 10. I thought you said Ed. Okay, well, maybe Ed and 10 will get together and maybe we'll throw us a party for Brother Rat or something. Hint, hint.
Yeah, 10-4 on that.
Catman, I listened on 7290 or 7295, right in that area. There's a group of hams that talk on antique ham equipment that only on AM, no sideband. If you ever listen to 40 meters, they even have a net. I listen to them every day. A lot of them are around New Jersey, New York, New England, PA. But, you know, it's not like skip or anything. It's just with normal 40 meter range.
Yeah, I got a chance to check that out.
Yeah, usually every afternoon on like 72, 90, 95, in that area.
There's a couple of 2-meter nets that I tune into once in a while.
Yeah, I used to talk on one on 28,400, I think, on upper sideband. Come on, Unky! I gotta open this radio and spray this relay. There, pull it out like a drawer. The radio's open. I have to turn it over. None of these capacitors go off on me. They're like firecrackers. I had to get in there with an emery cloth and file them contacts down like a set of points on the old distributors. It's still getting stuck.
Let's sit down and have a long talking to. Now looky here. Better act right or right to the scrap pile you go.
What do you mean? This thing's pretty clean underneath. Let me see. Let me shut it off a second. I want to work that relay with a screwdriver a couple times.
Pitiful.
Audio. Ah, you damn shit. Might need a new relay. Try to open from one of my junker radios here.
And check all the solder connections. Might be a bad ground or something.
Yep. Yeah, it probably is. It could be a lot of things. And I'm not a technician. I'm just a tinkerer. That's why I have all these broken radios here. But maybe most of them I broke myself.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
This is my day.
You win some and you lose some.
Yeah. Win some, lose a lot. Yeah, that deoxid's soaking in there, you know. By tomorrow, that would be nice. It's always better the next day.
Yeah, work it back and forth.
See, that sticks sometimes. Big old relay. Twin contacts on it, that's all it is, just two contacts. It's a very simple relay.
Okay. Double pull, double throw.
Yeah, that's it, double pull, double throw. That's what it is, that's right. I have an older courier called a Courier M1, 1M. That has electronic switching in it, and that's from 1962. And you have to have the mic plugged in and everything to get your receive. But at least I have no relay problems.
That's another cool thing about older radios. When you key up, sometimes you can hear the clunk from the relay, you know?
You hear it clunk at all?
No.
You don't hear it?
Maybe very faintly when you first key up.
The old Tram Titan 2, man, that thing used to be like you were banging your fist on the table every time you keyed it. all couriers because my first radio I ever bought myself when I was about 21 was a Comstat 25B from Lafayette and Northfield and Tilton Road, and it was $189, and that was like my whole paycheck, making $5 an hour at a movie theater in Ventnor. Anyway, I spent all my money on that Comstat 25B. And those were made in Japan by Panasonic, but they copied these couriers, all of them Gemtronics and Robins, even the Yellowbird, all a copy of this courier. That's basically what we're, and these are made in America, and this has got a copper chassis in it, and I don't know, it looks more steampunk, as they say, than that Comstat did, with the chrome case on it and everything. It looks awesome. These were about $150, but that was a lot of money back in '65.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool. What's the difference between a 25A and a 25B? Because I got a Comstat 25A.
I think the 25A looks better. I felt bad when I had my 25B. I know these other guys were talking on 25As back in '73. I felt like a rookie. You know, I said, I got to get an older radio. I sound like a rookie on this new thing here. The only difference between the two radios is the modulation tube in the 25A is a 6AQ5, and the modulation tube in the 25B is a 6BQ5, the same as the output tube in the back. But both tubes, neither one is louder than the other. You can get a EL84. That might, but for the 25B, it's just a heavier duty mil-spec tube, the EL84. I think it's something like that. I don't know if I got the number right. But 25A, I think looks cool, but it's an older looking. And they jazzed it up in 1969 or 70. Came out with the 25B. For that space age, looked like a piece of stereo equipment or something instead of looking like industrial looking. I like the industrial look.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. I appreciate you telling me about that. I'm going to have to look it up now because you got me curious. Space age stereo equipment.
I have a Facebook page called Vintage CB Radio Ads. Punch that in on Facebook, Vintage CB Radio Ads, and I think there's a copy of that ad on there because I collect the ads and I put them all on the Facebook page.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm into antiques. You know, that's why I'm married to an old lady. But seriously, she's not here, right? Oh, she's at the Moose Lodge of all places. She's bartending tonight. So anyway, I got a head full of knowledge about old radios, but I can be corrected. I don't have to. I'm not a guru. It's just I'm obsessed with. I get obsessed with things. You know, it's just old cars and old coins. But I'll tell you anything about coins. I could have been. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The $1 million question was, what was the first U.S. coin to say, "In God We Trust"? Do you know?
No, I do not.
1864 2-cent piece. I knew that. In 1959 I knew that. When I was 7 years old I knew everything there was about coins.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got mental problems, so I get interested in all kinds of stuff. But this is one thing I get interested in is antique radios. But when they came out with the 40-channel radios in 1977, I was all pissed off at ruined CB.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just looked up the 25B. Man, that is a cool radio. I like the meter on it. Look, the meter looks better than the A.
Yeah, the A has an upside-down meter. I mean, the B has an upside-down meter. Yeah, the A has a meter on it, just like this courier I'm talking on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the A has rounded corners on it, and the B square corners. This courier 23's got square corners, but it's got a nice perforated cabinet on there to let the hot air out, and it's all chrome plated. Man, it looks cool.
That is cool.
I got a whole bunch of Lafayette HB 333s. I got 4 of them. And I'd like to try to get one restored. I got 4. That was the last base station Lafayette made in 1964 that was made in America. Lafayette didn't make it. It was made by a company called Polycom up in Clifton, New Jersey. They made the HB 333 base station that looked kind of like a Comstat, but it was made by Polycom, and then later on in 1964 they made the HB 400 that was made in Japan, probably by Panasonic. My mind's full of all these little tidbits there, so I'm passing them over to you because you're in your 30s, so when I'm dead and gone 30, 40 years, you'll still have some information to pass on maybe to somebody.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, hey, I wish you were my grandson or something there. I had 5 grandsons and none of them could give a crap about my radio. My 14-year-old grandson, when he was about 3 or 4, he used to come in here and yell into the mic all the time, but that was about it. They're interested in girls, but the thing was, my CB is how I met my first wife. Then I had a live-in girlfriend I have a kid with, met her on the CB, and then the one I'm married to now, I met her on Channel 23 back in 1986. So that's 40 years ago. I met a drummer girl, Darlene. So, this is my whole social life, and the reason I have 15 grandkids is because of the radio.
Good old CB radio, keeping them going.
That's the thing's a chick magnet, I tell you. I went out there and looked at my coax, what I could see up coming off the tower, off onto my back roof on the back of my kitchen there, and it's all screwed up the coax. What I'm going to do is pull it out the window. It's coming through here, and I might have to get up on a ladder and cut that bad section out and put a new end on it and a barrel connector, and then run maybe another piece of coax in here, or I can just cut the bad part out and just have a shorter coax. I have 100 feet of coax and I only need about 75 feet, so I could cut out a big section if I have to. It's going to take a little work because it's 213. It's harder to work with.
Yeah, thicker stuff, right?
Yeah. I really, right now I'm talking on 75 feet of the RGAX, the gray stuff that I put up back in the 80s, and I still have a pretty good match, so there's nothing wrong. And I'm running that 500 watt linear through it, it's no problem.
Not bad at all.
Now, some people get into this overkill. I'm taking down my RG 213, I'm going to put up LM 400, and then next thing you know, they're putting hardline up, and then, that's about as good as it gets as a hardline, like we just a radio station.
Yeah, damn corrugated copper.
Yeah, the thing is, you need, you have to get a lot of loss on the VHF band. You do get loss, but down here, there's not that much loss on 11 meters. And then if you get down on the 40 meters, they don't even use coax. A lot of times they just use a 600 ohm or 450 ohm twin lead, like we used to put on our TV antennas.
No shit.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of them. That's all they talk off is twin lead, and run it one end to each end of your dipole.
Yeah.
I do all my ham talking on a homemade dipoles for 80 meters, so it's about 120 feet long, 2 60-foot sections with a splitter in the middle, and I run coax to that. I think I'm running 213 because that's all I had laying around. I don't need it. I might take that 213 off and put it on my beam and put some of this gray skinny stuff on there. This stuff ain't cheap anymore. It used to be like, 50 cents a foot. It's more like $1 a foot now, I think.
Everything shot up.
Yeah, things get expensive. expensive. We'll find our way around it. We always do. My relay's working better.
I've noticed.
Yeah, you don't hear me clicking the mic 50 times to get it on key, so that's good. Stuff you can work on yourself. I mean, when you're just a person like me, you know, I'm not into like messing around with diodes and resistors that much unless I have one that's burnt and you know, if I know what I'm doing. I can read a schematic. I went to electronics school and learned how to read schematics and stuff. And we use VTVMs and big oscilloscopes. You know, but that was 50-some years ago. You know, I'm kind of rusty on that stuff. A lot of theory we had to do, and you know, I memorized a lot of stuff, but you know, all I know is not what I know what not to do on anything real expensive. So that's why I like playing with these junk radios. So if I screw them up, I don't lose no sleep over it.
Yeah.
That's why I like running junk cars. You know, what the hell? I don't want to spend more than my wife spent a lot on her car, but luckily we paid that one off. She paid like $18,000 for it, and it was used. But my truck I paid $500 for, and paid $2,000 for my Yukon, which I've been to Dayton, Ohio, and back, and it went to the radio station twice when no one else could get there because it has four-wheel drive. And this HHR I drive all the time. I think I paid like $3,500 for that, but I've been running that for like 3 years, and I haven't had 1 second trouble except for the air conditioning needs to be charged up.
It's not bad at all, man. Knock on wood.
Hey, you know anybody good for recharging air conditioning in your area? You know, I'm looking for somebody to get it for me before summer.
And you got me there.
Yeah, I know you rode a motorcycle, so what the hell do you care about air conditioning? Hey, RJ, you out there yet? The pickings are slim out here tonight.
Got that right.
I ain't going anywhere. I get out here more than I used to. You know, I'm winding down. I'm just DJing a little bit and thinking about going to Hamfest and I do want to have a good ham station here, but I'm never going to give up 11 meters. I've been a ham for over 30 years, and 30 years, almost 40 years, I've been a ham. So you know, I'm never going to give up CB. I always say I like ham, but I love CB.
It's your roots.
That's right. Everything of my life is better because of this.
Your 10-4s and ha-has.
That's right. Ha-ha. Hi. It's gay. I feel like saying gay. But, yeah, my dream when I was young was when I retired is I wanted to have a room full of radios, you know, and a garage full of antique cars. I got a yard full of antique cars, but they're more like hoopties, but that's okay. I don't want to attract too much attention, so I don't need no fancy vehicle riding around in. It's like you're asking to get robbed.
What matters is that you're enjoying yourself, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm having a ball here tonight, sitting here with this radio sitting on my desk, turned sideways halfway out the cabinet. I'm looking underneath of it, it's just, you know, so enough to pull it out enough to see the relay on it, which is almost all the way out. And it's just sitting here on the side with half a cabinet on it. I should post a picture of that. I'm going to go get my phone and take a picture of this.
Go for it. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Cruising around town. How you doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I hope you have safe travels and avoiding the assholes.
Yep, we're definitely trying to avoid the assholes, that's for sure. We appreciate the safe travels, though.
Always, always.
Bob is going, I guess he went to go get his phone or something, so I took the opportunity to jump in there and say hello and good evening.
Oh yeah, he's taking pictures of his radios.
Oh, the radio.
It's a slow night so far, so you ain't missing much.
Yeah, it sounds like I just looked at the clock. It's a little bit after 7:30. I keep accidentally while I was shifting gears.
Hey man, that's how you go in the warp speed.
Key up and shift gears.
Yeah. Hey, you ever watch Spaceballs?
I have. Not recently, but I have quite a while back, yeah.
You've gone plaid.
Yeah. Isn't that John Candy?
It was, yeah. A barf. A barf? Wasn't it barf?
Yeah, barf. Something like that. They don't make movies like that nowadays.
Nope. We ain't found shit.
I tell you what, I sure have seen a lot of deer running around in the past week or so with this weather now changing.
Are they moving a lot?
It seems that way, yeah. All winter, usually deer like the cold weather. Usually see them move in the cold, but and now that temperatures are changing, I've been seeing them move all over the place.
And might be looking for food. And make sure you get your head on a swivel.
Yeah, exactly. Possibility probably out looking for something to eat.
Probably.
Hey,
Hey,
I posted a picture.
gotcha.
Hey, RJ, I hear you out there.
Hey, good evening, Tom T. Bob. I'm glad you picked me up here in Louisville. Just know around town.
I'm just on my stick, but I still hear you. Okay, I just wanted to say howdy there. I hear you out there and you sound good, RJ.
We appreciate it, Bob. We appreciate the flowers in this little automobile. We appreciate it.
What's your 20 right now, RJ?
Well now, I'm basically Deerfield.
Yeah, that's aptly named, isn't it there, RJ?
Yeah, I didn't think about that actually, but yeah. Upper Deerfield to be precise.
Yeah, that's where them rich deer live.
That's right.
like Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to be in the 70s. I don't know how long that's going to last, but it's going to feel good.
It's gonna be like summertime.
It's going to spoil me if it gets cold again after that, because it probably will.
The first mosquito I see, I'm hitting it with the flamethrower.
Yeah, I don't like mosquitoes. I think I have to find a place in this country where I can just camp out somewhere with no mosquitoes and no humidity. Probably out in the desert, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, go out to Arizona.
Interested in seeing how, as the temperatures warm up this year, since we did have, we definitely had a couple of weeks there where temperatures stuck, below freezing, which usually is a good sign to, like, eradicate any pests and things of that nature, mosquitoes and ticks and all that stuff from coming back in the next season. So hopefully, what I'm hoping is that it'll be a little bit before. We'll see. I guess only time will tell. I don't think I verbally projected a complete thought there, but hopefully everybody knows what I meant.
I don't have a full copy when you get RJ, but I guess we can get on your base. That will change. I got to fix my antenna. I think I can fix the coax myself, because that's where the problem is, and the coax is baked. It's baked, baby.
10-4 being baked in. Yeah, I get it, Bob. I understand. I'm only on this little mud duck radio with a quarter wave, 6 feet off the ground anyway. So let me get back on the side. I'm almost at where I'm. Yeah, I'll be on the base later. We'll talk to you soon.
Later there, Skip. Doodly-doo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was out here a little bit, and Brother Rat was out here. He's having a birthday party. He's got a shack full of people there, so he'll be on the side for a while. I think I'm going to slide this thing back in its case. Did you see the picture I posted yet? Cat Napper. If not, that's okay.
I actually, as you said that, I just pulled it up. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking on.
Was Bob signing off? Cat Napper, is that what he said?
Bob, are you signing off?
Me?
Yeah, RJ wants to know.
No, I'm not signing off. I'll be here all night. I have nowhere to go, nothing better to do but this.
Oh, okay. I misheard.
This used to be my second favorite thing to do, but lately it's my favorite thing to do.
That's radio, Bob.
I got 4 or 5 of these sitting around.
Don't stick your hand in there, whatever you do.
Now I just sprayed some of that deoxit on that relay there, and that was it.
Oh, what's it, slide out of its chassis?
Yeah, it slides right out like it's a drawer. I'm going to slide it back in there, because I had the screws on the bottom there. That's why it slides.
Oh, wow.
That's called the Blackface Courier. The Courier 23. You see them on eBay all the time for 50, 80 bucks, 50 bucks. They don't know if they work or not. This is when the guy, part's not working. I'm talking on it. And I'm not even a technician. Just a can of deoxit, and you're off to the races. Be sure to jiggle those tubes, too. Every time I hear somebody go an FS-23 sonar, and I got 2 of them, 13-tube radio, they can't get receive. You got the second tube in from the back, jiggle it, and your receive will come in. Every one of them, the tube's loose.
Ain't that something?
That's a real good radio. I'm gonna get one of them on the air here before too long. I got a VFO that will fit. I got a PAL slider. There, it's back in its case. That great big mic plug, the old-fashioned mic plugs, that's good. That's like a handle for pulling it in and out. Use it to push it back in.
There you go.
I got an adapter, a mic adapter to use that big plug down. It goes down to a little 4-pin Galaxy type plug. But this mic I got here, I bought off of eBay, real cheap. And I said maybe it would be wired up for the courier, and it is, so that's cool.
Hell yeah.
I got a Demco modulator around here that I changed the wires inside, so that will work on this, I think. I'm pretty sure it will. It's out in the garage somewhere, so I got to dig it up. It might work, I don't know. Not that I need it. I guess apparently I have enough modulation.
Yeah, you're sounding good, man.
Sound as good as some of them Brownings I talk on?
Yeah, just as good, man. You're spot on, crystal clear, punchy audio, no squeal, no nothing.
Yeah, I'm not using a VFO. I put a crystal in there, 37500, where channel 1 used to be. So I don't, I can't change whatever. I'm rock bound, as they say. So on your SDR, am I far off frequency or not too bad?
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Good enough for AM. Really up a little bit. I just click the mic and it goes away.
I think you're 1 kc low, but you're good.
Good enough. Yep. 1 kc low on my free counter. I got a Wawa C Black Cat, whatever free counter, 26864.0.
Right on the money.
That's good. You just tested my free counter for me. Thank you.
No problem.
This has a modulation light on there that glows when you're talking, so that comes in handy. You know, buy a radio like this, look for the Model T T-Berry, and it has not even a modulation light, a red light for on when you're keyed up, and when you receive, it goes to a green light. It's a yellow light when you're talking. It also has 3 lights on there. It looks cool. The Green Robin has a lot of lights on it, but it even has a light that comes on when you have the PA button on it. I don't need that, but a lot of people take that out and use that hole to put the toggle switch in for extra channels, or they put an extra crystals in there, whatever. They made a matching linear to these, BL100 or something like that. It was because they were a business band. When it came out, the business band used to be channel 22A, 24, 25, 26, and a couple others. That was business band, and you were allowed to have 400 or 500 watts on business band. Oh, I got a Courier linear here on the shelf. Business band, but it's for 50 watts. I'll have to try that out sometime. It has I think one final tube in there, 6L6. No, it's not a 6L6. A 64 a 6420, I don't know, 6446. I don't know, it's like a sweep tube or something like that, I don't know. 6146, I'm thinking. Like what you find in some old tube radios, ham radios. Cat, if I just posted another picture of it back in its case, then over to the right a little bit, you can see my stack of linears there. The Maverick, the Phantom, and the Mako 200.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's a neat setup you got there, Bob.
I didn't even show you the Brownings. They're a little bit in disarray right now because I've been moving, had to pull them on over to the right of me there. I got a Mark III and a Mark II, the matching linear, and yeah, they're stacked on top of each other on this old bureau that's next to me.
everybody. I'm gonna say good night to y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Tell everybody I said good evening.
Have a good one there, Frank. It was good hearing you, man. You take it easy and be safe.
Alright there, Cat. Likewise, yo. Oh, sorry, my relay's trying to click. Well, I'm gonna key down too low. Oh, yeah. Ready to get a little more power. Alright there, Catnap. Likewise, man. Tell the family we said howdy out. We're on you again. I just don't know when. Catnap. I'm back out.
Sounding good, Frank. Have a good one.
You too. Bump.
Absolutely pitiful.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice!
Hello, Ed.
Hello, Dave. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine as a frog here. Oh, wait a minute, that's someone else's line.
Yeah.
Where is he anyway? This is Friday, right?
Yeah, he was out here for a very short time. It's his birthday and he's got company.
Oh, Roger on that. I wonder how old he is. 103, 104, somewhere around there?
Yeah, you gotta double that.
I got who?
I said you gotta double that.
Oh, yeah. best grip in the world, but I do hear you.
Did he say he actually heard me?
Your ears do not deceive you.
Say it one more time.
I said your ears do not deceive you. He did hear you.
No shit! Alright, well, I can continue talking. You know, when you roll the dice once and you get lucky, it's usually a good sign you should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, count that as a win, right?
That's right, count that as a win. I'm making my way back towards the house anyway, so everybody, you'll be able to hear me better here shortly.
Yeah, for me, man, you're booming.
Ronnie's almost moving. This little mobile radio is doing the trick.
And then some.
And that's, hey, I got my striker antenna. I'm not on it right now. I did get it though, so sometime when the weather changes, I'll have to hook that thing up to this radio.
It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's a big SRA-10, Magnum mount. Yeah, it's supposed to be a good antenna. This one just got, I ain't throwing this one to the trash. Just a well-small thousand, and it works. But, heard them striker antennas are pretty good. We shall see.
Yeah, to be determined. Is that the one with the lights in the base?
It is, yeah.
That's cool. I always thought that was what the hell is it? The fire stick? It's like a cap, a little neon on the end of it. And a lot of people think that it's dumb, but I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought the lights were dumb too. I didn't buy it because of the lights. I read in a bunch of places that it was a really good performing antenna. And actually, when I saw it, seen it had the lights, I was like, wow, why couldn't they make it without it?
Come on, man, you gotta enjoy seeing the RF power work. You know, you can stick your head out of your vehicle when you're up there looking at it.
Exactly. That was exactly my fucking thought. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that?
It's cool for the outside observer.
I gotta put it on the hood of the car to see it. Stick that magnet right to the hood of the car.
Now, see, people could have fun with that if they really wanted to, right? You'd be cruising around at dark. You gotta wire that up to a switch. It would be more trouble than what it's worth, but hear me out, man. You go out in the dark, right? Or it's nighttime, right? And you find a cop and you just key your mic down a couple times and he'll think you're running blues. What the hell is that? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What blue light? What the hell are you talking about? Brother Rat having a bonfire over there or something?
Yeah, maybe. That wouldn't surprise me none. He's doing a Trump burn. like cussing at his radio.
Cussing at his radio, you said?
Probably. Listen to these dumbasses talking shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Where'd Pegasus go? Get some coffee or something?
That's a good question. Where'd you go, Pegasus?
I'm right here. I heard him. He said he's right there. Somebody else came in there squealing.
I just get a word or two behind the interference, and I just can't copy him. Is he heading back to his 20? Hello? Come in.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I just seen a skunk sleeping in the road.
Yeah, let's put some echo in there.
Yeah, you got to put a little echo in there.
Skunk.
Yeah, skunk. He's sleeping in the middle of the road. Get over that guy.
It's a bad place to be sleeping.
I'd say.
I know there's a thing called a cat nap, but is there a thing called a skunk nap?
He's heard of a cat nap, but is there a skunk nap?
This thing really is getting out. I got like 2 minutes before I'm pulling into the house, so I'll talk to you shortly.
I got you, bud.
This last stretch of road is quite windy and twisty. I have to hold on to the steering wheel.
You don't want to be going off-road now.
gear generator on your own frequency break.
It's a dead Friday.
Yeah, sure is.
Audio, there you go. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
I took a break from the SDR setup and switched back over to the Saturn Turbo.
Oh yeah.
Equalizer.
What?
With the equalizer.
With the equalizer, yes.
Smoking.
Well, the equalizer's not set on the smoking setting yet. But that's kind of the smoking setting right there.
Oh, that's more gooder.
And we're going to clip it back a little bit. It causes a little bit. As long as you can hear me, now I'm good with that.
What'd you say?
What? So what did Pegasus do with his I don't know, you can't call it Friday anymore. When Thursday is your Friday, yabba dabba do time, then Friday has to be your first Saturday.
Yes, or my Friday second run.
Okay.
I spent the day on the road. I went up to Glassboro to get my granddaughter from college.
Oh, okay, all right. Rowan?
Yep.
Oh, 10-4. That's definitely an interesting area up that way.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, on the way, see Maurice River Diner sitting there, and, you have to stop in and say hi to everyone.
On the way to Glassboro?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go up 47, and then 47 turns into, I guess, 55, and I take 55 all the way up.
Roger.
I had me some French toast, short stack.
Oh, yeah, short stack of French toast. French toast is pretty good. All them ingredients they say you should get, before any kind of snowstorm or hurricane or anything like milk, bread, and eggs. Yeah, you can make French toast out of that.
Certainly can.
Everybody complains about it. Like, why is everybody getting all the milk, bread, and eggs? Well, that's because you're going to make French toast, man.
That's right.
Just need a little bit of cinnamon. What do you get? Or that 10X sugar. What do you put on your French toast?
Butter and syrup. When I make it?
Yeah, well, no, not when just when you eat it.
Oh, yeah, butter and syrup.
10-4 on the butter and syrup.
Yeah, I got some bacon, extra crunchy bacon.
Awesome. My mother would love you. She likes that extra crunchy bacon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the extra crunchy bacon myself so much. I'd like to be able to, like that stuff sticks in your teeth, like gets caught in different places. I'd like to be able to, grab a piece of bacon and like.
Well, can undercooked bacon. And it's got a crunch factor to it.
It's got to be chewy and still sizzling.
That's right. That's how I like my bacon. Chewy and still sizzling and going, wheat, wheat.
That's right. You got a bodacious signal tonight, Joe, RJ. You're hitting me with about 3.5.
10-4 on the bodacious 3.5. I'll take it.
Sometimes you go down to that 2 and you get some bad interference in there. And, it's really hard to pull you out, but man, crystal clear tonight.
10-4. Yeah, I guess it all has to do with conditions, I suppose.
You're right.
Well, I have to say right back at, well, not right back at you, because I'm not experiencing the same thing that I'm hearing from you on this end. I don't know what your signal is. Like I said, you know, I've told you this for a long time. I can't trust the signal meter on this radio. So, I mean, if I were to say you're giving me a 3.5, that's what it is, but I don't know if it's right. But your signal ain't wavering. You're strong and loud and clear as usual.
Well, I appreciate them flowers, and we do what we can with what we got. Hey! Hey, you're both giving me about a 6.5, and I'm on a ground plane. Hey! I'll take that 6.5. Hey, top of the evening, Pegasus and RJ. Good to hear you guys out there. 588 was out here earlier, and so was Brother Rat, and of course Catnap's been holding down the fort.
Oh yeah, Catnap's holding down the fort. Good evening time to you, Bob. I'm glad you can hear me better now.
Oh yeah, like you're sitting right here.
Roger. Kenny.
I'm on this old blackface courier. I put a picture of it on the group there, that, if you want to look at it, but just an old tube set from 1964.
Okay, all right. I gotta find my phone. I'll be right back.
And it's a stock D104. And I'm running my Phantom linear there. I think in the second picture you can see it over on the right. That sound pretty good out there. We got here, Pegasus. Come on. Yep. Sounding good. Sounding choice. I'll use this more often. I don't have a slider. I just have a crystal in there that gives me 4 channels down here. 865, 875, 885, and then it skips 1, 905.
Bob, is that the one you got opened up sitting on the bench with the bottle of spray next to it?
Yeah, and then underneath that there's a picture of it after I put it back in the cabinet.
Okay, all right.
The relay was sticking, so I just slid it out of the cabinet. Sprayed some stuff on the relay. It's working better now. It wasn't on key in there, but I sprayed it, and here I am.
Man, you got the CB Talker's dream home right there, or room anyway. Holy smokes, man!
I've been working at this my whole life.
One of these days, Catnap, I'll be sending you pictures like that.
And more.
Maybe not like that. They'll probably be all, striker radios with digital displays or something.
Yeah, I'm real old school when it comes to CB. I'm old school, but my cutoff is 1977 when they came out with the 40 channels. But I still have some 40 channel radios, I think. No, maybe I don't think I even own a 40 channel radio. I think I have a couple of Cobra 19s out in the garage.
What's that in the top right corner? What's that Mako 200? What is that?
That's a 4-tube linear. I got to get some work done to it, but it puts out a couple hundred watts.
Roger.
Underneath the fan, I'm talking on the brown one. Under that's a Maverick 250. It's got something wrong with it, but I'll get it straightened out.
Okay, all right. Looking good, Bob. Looking good over there. I hope I don't have. Maybe if that, with any luck, one day I won't have all the digital stuff. Maybe I'll have some stuff like you got over there. Oh, that's old good technology right there.
Well, if you fool around with old tube stuff, it'd just hang around me, catnap, and I know a lot of people who, who do nothing but tubes. That they just love playing with. It's like playing with old cars, it's the antique thing.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the direction to head in for sure.
It wasn't like that with cars. I would rather have a carburetor than fuel injection. But fuel injection is great. It's just there ain't nothing I can work on. A carburetor, I used to take a hammer and bang on it and loosen up the float, and so I felt like a mechanic.
There you go. That's right.
I'm having some microwave mashed potatoes and leftover meatloaf here. Because the wifey's at the Moose Lodge working as a bartender till probably midnight or something. I don't know when she'll get home, so I gotta make myself something to eat here. So I'm eating the old leftovers.
Microwave mashed potatoes?
Yeah, I think they're real potatoes. They taste real, but it's what do you call it? Yeah, her homemade meatloaf with a lot of ketchup she puts on the top and cooks that into it, and it's pretty good.
A 10-4 on that. Sounds good. How about it there, catnap?
Yes, sir.
How are we looking on the signal center this evening?
Key up again.
1 2 1 2. Trying to be in the center, but we don't know if we are. 1 2.
Well, I think we've all heard the word dead balls.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me. I ain't complaining.
Yeah, because you don't need no fracker for that one, because all your cunt hairs are expired.
Roger on that. What? Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Roger.
Since today is Brother Rat's birthday, I guess the song
The record of my favorite song.
would be suffice
Called
to say
Happy Happy
Happy
Joy
Birthday,
Joy.
Brother Rat.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Stinky Whizzleteeth. This is a song about a whale. No! This is a song about being happy. That's right. It's the happy, happy, joy, joy song. Happy, happy, joy, joy, 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 joy. I don't think you're happy enough.
And there you go. Poor Mother Rat.
Stinky Whizzleteeth.
This is your old pal, Stinky Whizzleteeth. Well, God bless you.
Me.
Oh, somebody's trying to do an impersonation of old. Oh, God. Yeah, Donald Duck. but that was something that, oh, what's his name? Holy shit.
Stateman.
Stateman, that's correct. Man, I don't know why that slipped. That was what Stateman used to do a bunch of.
Yeah. Good old days.
That's right.
Gotta add chips to your music reservoir.
Ah, the Chips theme song. I think I did. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up.